Hello, hello, hello. Grandma Prepper here. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. My Prepper Pantry is coming along very nicely. As you can see, if you've seen any of my other Prepper Pantry videos, I have made some serious changes. The two shelving units that I wanted along this wall are actually in.
Yeah, that is saving a lot of space. I'm gonna put these ones over here. Do you want me to leave these two here as well? No, all of them up. Okay. So, hello, viewers of Grandma Prepper. Know that she is taking full advantage of my height. It's not even the first time.
Darn straight I'm taking advantage of your height, and I can't believe I didn't come up with that idea myself.
Well,
I mean, I might have later, but...
Right, and without trying to sound mean, I'm taller. I see it more prevalently because it's closer to eye level for me, which is why this stuff down here, you're like, oh, hey, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, which reminds me, somebody needs to flip some shelves before they start getting too wild and crazy about loading them. Because this one, and that one, lights at the back.
I noticed that earlier. So, I'm like, oh, yeah.
We talked about it. I got the first one to show you. I said you'll have to grab the others later because I was stiff or sore or something. I don't remember, but
yeah, I tried getting them out, and they don't come out.
They will. It's just a pain in the butt.
No, the other shelving unit's in the way. See the corner, how they overlap?
Oh, so you should have done this when I said it, not when...
Right.
Okay.
But then I would have had to have taken it all apart to do that too.
No. If you'd done this when I said it, then these wouldn't have been up yet. Because we put these in and I said to do it that same day. So, but we won't say I'm right because we never say I'm right. We know how that goes.
You're never right.
Exactly.
It just is what it is.
Right.
So I'm very excited about how this room is turning out. I mean, really, honestly.
It is nice.
It's, I think that there's only this one shelf that actually stayed the same. Mostly. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here that doesn't belong here still.
Right.
The kids, that goes on the snack shelf over there.
Right.
And yeah, I'm like, this is just pure craziness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it is pure craziness. I need to put my pantry together now. And I know darn good and well that I'm going to change my mind again. I know I am.
There is definitely something to be said for your viewers here on this. This doesn't, I know it's been touched on a few times, this doesn't happen overnight. This is the culmination of years of work, and the organization is the culmination of years of work of me pestering you to get it together so that you know what you have.
Well, I've been doing that. I've always put certain things in certain closets, and
I love you to death. You had, I'm going to be PC on your channel, but you've had stuff all over this house, and you had no idea what you had half the time. I mean, how many things did you come across and go, oh my goodness, I totally forgot I bought these.
Right.
So I'm not picking. My point is organization is something that, will go a long way, and you're preaching that on your channel as you should be.
organization is a normal thing for me. While everything was always organized, it just didn't always go back and look at what I had and remember what I had.
Right. Yeah. You
and
and Goldfish have about the same memory. I need this stuff. Oh crap! I forgot I have like 10 of them. Well, now I have 15. I need this stuff. Oh right, I have 15. 5 more will be fine. And it's not like you sit in the store and go, oh, but I have these. I need these. Okay. I mean, I'm just pointing out the toilet paper because it's a perfect example. Oh, I think I might be getting low. I'll grab a couple of more. They're open. No, it's not a bad thing. I'm not criticizing by any stretch. But until you had it all in one room...
I don't have it all in one room.
We're still working on that, is my point. You still don't have a complete grasp of everything, but you have a far better one than you used to.
I do. And as soon as I finish containerizing everything and labeling it...
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to get my 4 Patriots in here, but I'm looking at what's already in here and what still has to come in here. I still don't have room for my 4 Patriots.
We're going to have to come up with more creative things. You might lose part of your craft room.
And my craft room is completely full. There is no room in my craft room. I got to clean it and organize it and put everything away. I threw everything in that room and just left it, walked away.
I know.
And I keep adding to it.
For the last year, again, ballpark, I have watched you put stuff in that craft room and been like, okay, you can wait until I get there. I need to work on this. But we're getting into the winter months, which means that you'll be able to work on this kind of stuff more.
Right, because my outside stuff is hardly any. The garage is done. That's the biggest thing.
The garage is done for now.
You say that like I'm going to go in there and reorganize it again.
Again and again and again. I've been here since 2013, which for those doing math, that's about 8 years. This is how the garage is going to be from now on, at least 5 times. This is how it's going to be from now on. I'm not changing it. 5 times. And these weren't like, offhanded comments. These were full on projects to make the garage become what you wanted. And then next year or maybe the year after a couple of times, all right, new plan. So the point that I would love to make for all of your viewers is don't be upset with yourself as the plan evolves, the plan changes, the plan fits your lifestyle and your needs, because the best of us, and I will point out Grandma Prepper in this, still have chaotic moments where it's like, this is how it is. Oh crap, that ain't gonna work.
Well, like with those IKEA, with these IKEA cabinets, I did not want to ruin the cabinets by taking them apart and putting these metal shelves in.
Well, I mean...
And the IKEA cabinets would have been fine, except for the fact that they fell apart. And then after that, I'm just like, I was done. Okay, that was a lot of money to throw away. I get that. But I am not going to play around with falling shelves.
I'm laughing because you doubled down on that one. I told you should probably pull the IKEA cabinet you had in here, and you're like, no, I'm putting another one in. And so you put the second one in.
No, the 2 were in here because my craft room was in here.
Right. But you were, before the second one came in.
That was my craft room in here.
Right, it was still your craft room. It wasn't for prep reasons. I said, maybe you should pull this out because it wasn't quite what you wanted. because you were back and forth about changing the rooms and stuff.
I bought both cabinets at the same time.
No, you didn't. You had one and then the other.
I had both of them in here at the same time. They were both delivered at the same time.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about. Okay, that's right. You were talking because you were talking about buying more to put in here for your projects.
Right, but the other kind of shelves, not the same ones.
You originally were looking for the same IKEA cabinets so that you had matching sets in here. It's like, oh, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
But my point is that I didn't want to throw away $500
right
in cabinetry.
Well,
and when they just started failing on me, I was done. I'm like, okay. So missionaries came over. They helped me empty this part of the room.
Right.
And they...
Oh, yeah! I
the Kool-Aid man.
They literally walked in the door as I heard the crash and was afraid somebody was, like, hurt. And come to find out, nope, it was a missionary man! The Kool-Aid man.
Yes, the missionary man. I nicknamed him the missionary man instead of the Kool-Aid man. He was doing the Kool-Aid man coming through the cabinet, and I labeled the video missionary man.
Elder Hall had a very, very high energy, so it was, don't get me wrong, all the elders and stuff have been fantastic, and they're all amazing in their own way. He just had a really high energy and couldn't sit still very well. But it really added to the infectious, he wanted to draw you into this cool, feeling he had. And I really felt that every time he was here, which is amazing. But that same energy made him perfect for, oh yeah!
He was saying, "Oh no," instead of "Oh yeah."
I know. Well, that's because in the commercial, everyone goes, "Oh no," because they're out of Kool-Aid, and then the Kool-Aid man crashes through the wall and goes, "Oh yeah!" So, anyway, enough of our silly bantering. Yeah, like I said, so if you're doing projects, don't be afraid to step back, realize it's not working the way you wanted, the way you envisioned it, and if that's the case, don't be afraid to start over or try to use those resources in a different way to basically get what you're looking for. It may come around later. Some of these shelves are sitting in Grandma Prepper's garage for quite a while.
Yeah, these two that are...
Right, these ones here on my left and the audience is right, were sitting in her garage for a long time, and she thought, I'm never going to use these for anything other than the garage. And then she realized with the project she was doing up here, no, this is perfect for here.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, they sat in my garage for 12 years.
But at the same time, she was also brave enough to recognize that the cabinets she had weren't working. And while it was costly, getting rid of those so that you're not doubling down on a mistake. For those that are Forged in Fire champions, or Forged in Fire watchers, the champions always seem to really do well when they do the prep time ahead. They think it through, but one of the redeeming qualities I love is a lot of guys go, this isn't working, and if I spend trying to fix it, I'm gonna lose. So instead, they take the project, they toss it aside, and they go again. Well, the same is true with this. The shelves she had weren't working, and she tried several ways, and she realized that she could chase a lot of money into trying to fix it, or she could give up what she had, put what she already had in here for a better fit. So make sure you apply that for yourselves, because if it's not working, it's not working.
Right, and I can put those shelves in the cabinets in my craft room and call it good. And so all I'm losing money on is the shelves, which is why it was only a $500 loss rather than a $1,600 loss, because I took all those shelves and put them in my craft room. So yeah, so my Prepper Pantry is coming along really nicely, and I'm very very happy with the way that it is turning out. And I was happy kind of with the way it was turning out before. But, you know, this is the way that I envisioned it the first time. And I really, now I wish that I had done it this way, the way that I had envisioned the first time, and not wasted my time and energy. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep rearranging in here. I'm going to keep redoing things in here until I get it the way that it works for me. Really? You're going to tell on me?
Regularly. It's going to be a thing all the time.
I'm going to show them. So here's the coffee pot that I bought for my second kitchen. If you haven't seen my videos before, I am actually putting together a second kitchen, entire second kitchen.
Brought that up a couple things ago.
So that if, you know, in the future when things happen and my coffee pot that I have right now breaks, I have a replacement in hand. And you know what? She's right. That shelving unit is cockeyed.
Who is? Who said it? Remember?
No, your daughter. Your other daughter.
Emily.
Yeah, see that shelving?
She's got an eye for this.
That shelving unit right there?
Yep, a little bit.
Yeah, that is not, yeah. No wonder that unit wouldn't go together right. Okay.
Emily's got a good eye for that stuff.
Yeah, she does. So I'm going to fix that. And maybe I'll be able to turn that shelf around. Anyway, I wanted to show you this yellow box, or this box with the yellow lid, is still full of food. These are empty. But all this stuff still needs to go in my prepper pantry. This is all food for patriots. Oh, I've got some crafting stuff that I need to put away. I'm done with those. I probably should put some of my crafting things on the videos, but I don't. I don't do much in the way of crafting right now. And my bedroom,
Better than it was. Better than it was.
way better than it was. There's still a bunch of stuff in here that needs to go in the other room. But my room is getting cleaner. Hey, Ken.
Yo.
Do you think we could do the same thing with these paper towels?
What are we looking at?